What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. Oofsky here, and today we are looking at the Gundam Aerial. I love that we're still keeping up with these white borders. The art on this box is just phenomenal. I love this painting style. It pops out really well. It looks very bright. It's very stark a difference from other boxes and other art that we've seen that's a lot more like grittier in space. You know, per the namesake, like Aerial, it's very open in the sky. Very nice. We definitely like that. So far on the G-Witch kits, we are 3 for 3 with the Beguirbo, the Ilfrith, the SD Aerial, and now this. I'm really hoping we can keep this up and go 4 for 4, guys. Flipping her over, we've got some action shots. Looks very similar to the Ilfrith, just reflavored a little bit. I'm excited to see how this is going to be different.
So the Gundam Aerial is Soletta Mercury's own personal mobile suit that she brought with her to school from the Mercury front. You know, now that I say it like that, it sounds kind of weird. Like, here's my mobile suit. Like, it's show and tell. I think the closest thing that I ever had my own personal experience was, I remember in kindergarten, one of the other students in my class brought in the Lightspeed Rescue Power Ranger Megazord. The teacher got pissed because he had all these little cars he had to stop and like transform and put it together. And we had a very strict like no guns, no swords, no weapons. And then she absolutely flipped her shit when he brought out that sword for the Megazord. And she was like, like remember the rules, you can't do that. But enough about me and my like boomer like back in my day stories. So as you can see so far with these first couple of poses, the Gundam Aerial moves really well. The shield holds up by itself. This is in partly thanks to all this sturdiness because we do not use polycaps anymore with these high grades. Not that polycaps are the devil or evil or bad, but sometimes they weren't utilized the best and was a little awkward, and I think that moving into this like peg joint system for the future of Gunpla is really nice. Here we have an aerial form, not to make a pun, but that's pretty funny. I'm hilarious. We can see that the staves for the gun arms split apart and connected. We've got a bit of a coattail on the back. We've got bucklers on the arms, extra shields. Here we've got a extra little bit to her receiver gun to increase its firepower when it connects. Got it in a nice free fall. There's a lot of stickers included in this kit, and a lot of them are double stickers, which feels like a little... I don't love it because they're like half of them are boring and you want the activated ones.
Well, I, for one, am certainly happy to say that we are now 4 for 4 on the G-Witch kits. This is another awesome build. And while it does share a lot of similarities with the Ilfrith, after all, we still didn't have any parts being reused for better or worse. We got a lot of accessories. I really like this chunky beam part. I think this could have a lot of utility in other things as well, not only with the receiver gun here. We have all the funnels and attaching them in different ways. I opted this time not to use the actual built-in printed part and use the stickers instead on the torso because on the Ilfrith I used these parts and not the stickers. Still no polycaps. Very awesome, sturdy construction. There's nothing wrong with the Gundam Aerial. However, unless you're one of the people on Twitter perpetuating like the like hardcore like fanboy fangirling for Soletta and everything else that's going on in G-Witch right now, if you have the Ilfrith already, you could probably skip the Aerial because it's almost completely the same, at least to my untrained eye. But if you're a big fan, you want to have them all, you know, it definitely wouldn't hurt. It's a solid kit. I had a lot of fun building it. Very simple construction, nice instructions. These things read like the 30-minute missions kits and the Kyokai Senki instructions in like the best possible way. It's broken down very nicely. I really enjoy the color split ups and like the kind of wild color parts kind of remind me of Lego in that Lego uses some outlandish colors sometimes for the internal structured parts, and we see that a lot inside of the head here, especially with like green and red parts that you can't really tell all that much looking at it from this outside looking in. So it's nice to see these more beginner-friendly things being worked in to increase accessibility, increase interest, reduce that barrier of entry, but still give us a really nice, technically sound finished product with really great molds. I haven't panel lined this little lady yet because I don't know what exactly I want to do with it. I feel like I say that every time, but there's lots of great opportunities for you to get in here and panel line it. If you guys have made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. If you've been watching with me for a while, what are you working on? I'd love to know. If you're new to the channel, I'd hope you consider liking and subscribing. It's free. We're almost to 500. Once I hit 500, we're going to be doing a poll for Gundam base and P Bandai kits for you to vote and see what you guys want me to build. That'll be a lot of fun. And if you want to pick up awesome kits like the Gundam Aerial, just head on over to leapingpandahobbies.com. Leapingpandahobbies.com, where you can use my promo code EGGHEAD and take 10% off your entire order just because I'm bald. We've got awesome Gundams in both high grade, SD, real grade, master grade, whatever you want. The Gunpla drought is over, and we are inundated with all kinds of Gunpla for you to pick up, and not at full price, which is awesome. We also have Kotobukiya, Games Workshop, and whatever else your little heart might desire. So get yourself some. And as always, I will see you next Monday with another review. Thanks, guys, so much.